first professional club was Leicester City. It was a local club, if you like, 20 miles from my house. I went to a team called Grimsby Town on loan, who were then in the Championship in England. Then I got sold at the end of that season for, I think it was £250,000. Absolute bargain, by the way. And then after that I went down to Bristol Rovers. 2 of my 3 daughters were born there, so they're classed as Bristolians, so I'm very proud of that. Growing up in England, obviously the Rowdies and the Cosmos, they were the 2 original US soccer teams that most British people could relate to. To get the opportunity to come out here and play, it was absolutely fantastic, and I've loved every minute of it so far.
One of the biggest things I remember is him saving a ball off the line, ball drilled far post, and he stuck his face in the way. Unbelievable save, but that kind of defines Stu. He was that way in the locker room, he was that way on the field. Probably one of the big reasons why we won that championship that year.
I had high expectations from myself, but also from my teammates, and if they weren't pulling the weight, then I was more than happy to let them know. Some might call me a moaner, not me though.
You weren't going to win a battle with him, that's for sure. If you got into an argument, I got into a few with him early on, and I learned not to do that anymore.
When he's right, you can't argue it, so he wins a lot of those arguments.
No, definitely, I've never. That's not my way at all.
Last year, when he was an assistant coach, he would actually train with us, and I can remember certain practices where he was still one of the better players on the field, which is extremely impressive.
Stuart Campbell takes over as the head coach.
A player slash coach is when they won the Soccer Bowl in 2012, so he's been around this club.
There's nothing like getting thrown into it, if you like, both feet first.
He obviously knows the game, knows what he wants, and he knows how to bring it out of all of us.
You don't realise what people think of you really until something like this happens, the amount of well wishes. I'm not an emotional person, but I was like, wow, it sort of choked on pulled the old heartstrings. I've not really one for Facebook. I don't really know how to work it, so the wife does that for me, and she was showing them, and I had to tell her to stop because I was like choking up a little bit.
I'm taking notes from him as being a father, husband. He's unbelievable to his family, and his wife, his kids are unbelievable.
I'm fortunate that my daughters and my wife have been a big part of my career, and they've seen a lot, so they love you. Obviously, everybody knows them pretty much at the stadium. They love coming, so they support me 100%, which you need.
I've enjoyed watching. I think I'd like to coach one day, so I've watched how he's handled himself. And I think the biggest thing he's always had is respect of his teammates and now the respect of his players.